Hello everyone, Silverstruck here. Welcome to the Silverstruck channel. Well, I'm back at it with these Guardhouse boxes, working with two boxes in this video. A box that I had stacked a while back, and of course my new box that I had just recently started. And that box contains mostly silver bullet bars. So what I decided to do is show you a little bit of organization that I do. Typically I would do that off camera. This time around I'm going to put some new bars in the Guardhouse box and reorganize just slightly. So I've gone ahead and removed the four silver bullet bars here so I can group them with the silver bullet bars over here. And of course I have one that I've just recently acquired. My last video back was a large unboxing of 67 ounces of vintage silver. So if you saw that, you're going to see the same bars again, really, but I will add some more detail this time around. I've got some updated information on the bars that were in that package. So, without further delay, let's just get right into it. I'm going to go ahead and get these bars pulled out here temporarily. Betsy Ross and Paul Revere. These are the silver bullet bars that I had stacked before. So I'm going to group them. In they go. So they're all in the same row. There's a couple different varieties in here. Of course, we're going to leave for the end the Coors Light variety. These have all been stacked before, just reorganizing. And then this one is a new Coors Light bar that I was able to grab off that vintage buy that I just recently did. So now it officially gets to go into the Guardhouse box. So there we have it. All of the silver bullet bars grouped together. And then we can stack random bars in behind it. So I'm going to put Betsy Ross back in here. Eventually, that will also be reorganized as I change up my my collection from time to time. There we have it. I need to backfill these 4 ounces to make this box complete again. So I've chosen some bars right up on top here that are going to be good candidates to do that. So the first bar we're going to put in here is a Madison Mint Classic. This bar is not that rare, but very popular. It's basically a bicentennial bar from Madison Mint. That's going to go right in there. And then we have a pair of Silvertowns. Plain back reverses. Those are going to go right in. And then for the last bar, this is a heavily toned, and upside down. Here we go. A U.S. Assay Office San Francisco 1981 bar. So this one is going to go right there. And my 50 count Guardhouse box is put back together again. And we're well on our way here collecting in this 50 count box. Now, from that last video, there were a couple of you that commented and really gave a lot of detailed information on some of these bars. And I really appreciate that. There were a number of you. I'm going to talk about one channel in particular just because this comment was well laid out and easy to show. So we'll get into that as we get into these different bars. Not all of these are going to be able to go into the Guardhouse. So let me talk about the bars that can't go in the Guardhouse real quick. These bars right here just don't fit into the Guardhouse box capsules. These two came from that recent silver buy. This is my only Johnson Matthey example. Most of these are MAs. And so what I do is I have a number of these little baggies that contain silver bars that are in OP, original packaging, that I just haven't wanted to take out. There's all sorts of different bars in here. There's a dated Sunshine right on top. I have another packet just like this that contains a bunch of Inglehards in OP, and another one that has more of the Johnson Mattheys in OP. This is a pickup I haven't shown from weeks ago. These are Sunshine mining bars. See, it's mining, not minting. And these are really kind of, the air got to them, so kind of toned, but mint bars in the original packaging. So that's going to go in here. If I can fit it, sometimes the plastic just doesn't want to play nice with one another in here. There we go. So that's basically what I've resorted to for some of these bars that just are not going to go into the Guardhouse box. And of course, I cut them out of the OP. I might do that later on, but for now, there's a plastic baggie full Now let's talk about more of these bars that will go into the Guardhouse, and then I'll get to this bugle bar in just a moment. So first up, we have United States Coin Exchange, 1982. I love that it's dated. And then, of course, this one flips like a U.S. coin. You can see the reverse, very Engelhard JM-esque reverse there. So I don't have any mintage information on this particular one. Still doing some research on it. But that will go into the box. Next up is a more common vintage bar, but one I did not have. This is a Drover's bar. You can find a lot of these on eBay, made in Switzerland, serialized. There you go. So, nice bar to have. I wouldn't collect too many personally, but having one in the stack as an example, I'm not sad about that. All right, so for the next couple bars, I do have some information, and I'm going to go ahead and share that comment now from World Money Wins. I'm going to pop it up here, and it's going to have some really detailed information, and I want to draw your eye to two of the bars, actually. One's the bottom bar, or what he says about in the very bottom line there, and the second one is the mountain goat. So let's talk about the first silver ingot of the Valley Forge Mint first. So this one here, he says that it has a mintage of 500. This is a Series A, first silver ingot of the Valley Forge Mint, Series A, 1973. Plain reverse. So fairly low mintage bar. One that was definitely not on my radar. Glad to have it. And then several of you, including a viewer that really chimes in a lot on the United States Silver Corp stuff, commented about the mintages of the Mountain Goat, which is 2500 made. And this one's a really, really nice bar from the United States Silver Corp, 1 troy ounce, and has a serial number of 1944 at the bottom. A cool bar to have, huh? So there we have it. I've lost count of how many ounces are in here. So let's see: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15 bars so far. So that's a heck of a good start. I have even more bars to be able to add, but we'll save that for another time. And last but not least, let's talk about this Beagle bar. Again, in that World Money Wins comment, he mentioned it's an error. I did a bunch of research on this one. And I think this might be my favorite bar of the group that was sent in. Let's check out the reverse here. As you can see, the serial number is all sorts of messed up here. We have a whole series of zeros. This is indeed an error bar from the Justice Mint. And of course, I did some research. Numista had some information on it. And I'm going to go ahead and pop that up right now. You can see a little bit of information on the bar and a serial number to how the bar should have been made. With a pretty basic serial number, and the mintage, according to Numista, is 5,000. So the bar itself, not that rare, but the fact it's an error bar, super rare. So very fun for collectors, and the reason why it's in this this little sack holder, you can see this is SAC. I have a number of these, is simply because it wouldn't go into a capsule. Now, I might be able to get it to go into a different brand capsule, so sometimes you can mess around with different brand capsules and they'll go, but I tried 2 different ones, it didn't fit, so I like this bar anyway, so I decided to put it in this and keep it on my desk. So happy to have that Era Beagle bar in the stack and collection. So, you guys know the drill. It's the end of the video. Don't forget to leave me a comment in that comment section, and as always, thank you so much for watching.